So what do you think of my outfit? Considering that today is going to be comprised entirely of St. Patrick's Day affair, figured this works. If you also can't tell, I have a layer of long johns underneath this outfit because yesterday was cold, which means today will probably also be cold. Hence, that is my low for today. As well as the fact that I simply can't angle the phone correctly. There we go. I mean, yeah, all you really can see right there is the lamp, but, you know, I don't know, this feels right. Good morning, happy Saturday, everyone. I just mentioned that, my low is the fact that it was cold out. My high was after literally like an entire week. Well, here's the thing. Like, yesterday was the first time I had seen my dad in a week. And it was also the first time I saw my mom in just about a week and a half. Again, they went to Florida and I didn't. And I was really busy, so I couldn't go. So seeing them again, that was wonderful. Although I will admit though, because I waited for my mom to get home from work before I went out and about, do some rounds or whatever. I actually wanted to get fish fry at Nick's last night, and they ran out of fish fry like long before my mom ever got home. In fact, someone I know actually posted that he got the last fish fry. He was also going to sell it for $75 on eBay. Obviously, he was joking about that part, but getting the last fish fry. Seriously, Nick's is really good fish fry. There's a lot of really great places for fish fry in this area. I mean, for me personally, the best fish fry will always be Lakeside up Cuca Lake. But, Nick's has good fish fry. Pick's has good fish fry. I know the Punches and Horseheads is good fish fry. It was actually voted the best in like the 607 twice. So that can't be wrong. Oh, right. I should get to my act of kindness. Actually, my act of kindness was I did some recycling yesterday. That is an act of kindness, but that's not what I was going to say. And as I was leaving the Bottle Redemption Center, I held the door for someone as they were walking in. And that was my act of kindness. I guess there's really not much to do other than some housekeeping. And I can get my shoes. I'm actually running late for something, so that's why the moccasins are not on today, so I'll just get my shoes on. The last couple weeks, though, I've definitely noticed, because we're in Lent currently, and normally I'm actually pretty, yes, I know that in years past before Lent started, I'm like, be sure to get your meat on Fridays before Lent starts, because you're not going to have meat on Friday until after Lent is over. In this year, Lent's going to be over April, technically, April 5th is going to be Easter, but it won't be until the 10th that you'll be able to have meat on Fridays again. So, just less than a month away. I gotta say, the Lent is going by pretty quickly, I believe. I think so. I wouldn't say it's like breakneck speed, and again, an entire month is still an entire month. But it's moving right along. What I have noticed, though, is, for whatever reason, I really am craving meat. I'm really craving, protein right now. Meat-related protein. even though it's not even 8 o'clock in the morning, I could go for a cheeseburger and fries right about. Oh, the cheeseburger at least. Oh, I get fries too, I guess. Why not? Although, since it is 8 o'clock in the morning, it's going to be breakfast sandwiches. Seriously, like, there are so many. When they say that you can't have meat on Fridays during Lent, they're being serious. So, no breakfast sandwiches, no chicken wings. Oh, actually, that's not true. If a breakfast sandwich was like egg and cheese, that'd be okay. But no bacon, egg, and cheese, or sausage, egg, and cheese, or sausage, bacon, egg, and cheese. Or ham, sausage, bacon, egg, and cheese, a la the fully loaded croissant sandwich or Burger King. No chicken wings, no fried chicken or chicken fingers, if you're into that. No cheeseburger, no steak, no pepperoni on pizza, no meat lovers pizza. Yeah, like, and I'm not gonna lie, I really did notice it, like yesterday. Like, for real, yesterday was the first time after I did the, recycled my bottles, I actually went to Burger King yesterday, and I actually tried, the big fish sandwich, which, bro, I think everybody's sleeping on Burger King for how good, like, their fish sandwiches are. I'm being serious. Like, I got a regular and I got, like, the spicy one. And they're both really, really, like, I don't know what it is about the Burger King that was in Corning, but they made these fish sandwiches look like what you see in the commercials. So shout out to the Burger King that's in Corning. They were really good too. And the spicy one, like, I was not expecting that one to be as good as it was, but it was. Oh, they say spicy. It's heat that's very manageable. This would be like, you know, like if it was a sauce you saw in Hot Ones, it'd be like in the number 1 spot. Completely doable. And manageable. But yeah, man, it's just been so crazy lately. How like the last couple Fridays, like I really have been craving like again. I mean, I can have it now, but well, not right now as I'm recording this video, but I can. And not to mention, today's gonna be a really big day for me. There's like a bunch of stuff I need to do today. In fact, if all goes well, I will have been able to check off not 1, not 2, but 3 items on my 2026 bucket list today. Oh yeah, 3 items. There's the Horsehead St. Patrick's Day Parade. I plan on going to see that. I also plan on going to the second annual Shamrock Shuffle. It's the bar crawl for St. Patrick's Day that takes place on what's called the Old Ithaca Ale Trail, which is Latitude 42 Tap House, Sonny's Bar and Grill, Horseheads Brewing, and it ends at Nick's. So shout out to those places. Let's see, what else? And Top Shelf is going to be playing at Illegal Tap House tonight, which I'm really excited for. Actually, Bad Bear is also playing at Jams. Like, man, it'd be a stretch to do 4 items, but I could pull it off, but it would take a lot of time and effort to do. Like, it'd be a lot of work. And on top of all that, it's cold out again. I mean, seriously, as I was leaving my folks' place last night, it was like, it started like, well, technically you could call it snow, but because it was just barely over 32 degrees, like it like melted as soon as it got onto the ground. However, so much of it was falling down at the same time that it did slightly accumulate. I mean, I don't see anything like on the giant parking lot out my window. Like, I see some areas of snow where you would see grass. So, I mean, I guess it also helps, like, the fact that cars are just running over it, and that's also causing it to melt. And now I'm really stuck between a rock and a hard place because I know for a fact that I'm going to have to wear a jacket today. But if I wear a jacket, it may defeat the purpose of wearing what I'm wearing right now. Because last year, for starters, both the St. Patrick's Day Parade and the Shamrock Shuffle were on different days. Like, I think one was on, like the first Saturday of March, whereas the other was, like, the Saturday before St. Patrick's Day. This year, I'm going to have to go to both. And considering that all morning I'm going to be helping out my dad, the instant I get an opportunity to head to Horseheads, I got to zoom from Corning to Horseheads. Which, that's not the problem. The problem is, though, if you're looking for a spot to see the parade, parking is going to be a nightmare. Good Lord, parking is going to be a nightmare. Yeah, they're going to have the parade today. I'd be shocked if they didn't. I mean, I think in the 20-some years, I think it's like year 21 that they've had this parade. They've only had to cancel like once, and it was due to COVID. And last year was the first time I ever been to it. So, I'm really excited. Like, I am beyond excited. I can't wait to go. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see everybody I know in Horseheads, too. That's going to be fun. Like, the Shamrock Shuffle afterward. Oh, yeah, obviously, I'm going to have to watch the parade first and then do the Shamrock Shuffle. Because there's no way that I could actually, well, here's the thing. I could do the Shamrock Shuffle and be in time for the parade, but A, I wouldn't be able to enjoy what I'm doing because I essentially be zooming from place to place, which, again, I could do, I'd just rather not. And B, even if I was able to pull that off, obviously the last stop is at Nick's, and the St. Patrick's Day Parade, passes by Nick's. So parking would absolutely be terrible. So yeah, I'm gonna have to swallow my pride and actually do the Shamrock Shuffle after the parade, which is fine. I mean, full stop. It's actually a pretty short parade. I mean, last year when I went, I was blown away. Well, I was blown away by how great it was. It was actually a very nice parade, but it was short. Like, I don't think it was even a full hour. So, maybe I'll be lucky and it'll be short again this year, and I can immediately rush to Latitude 42 and get the Shamrock Shuffle started. Which I can totally do. Speaking of which, I'm actually really excited. Like, tomorrow, my mom is going to be corned beef and cabbage. I need to have seriously, like, Full Stop Country Crawlers, which is nearby, is going to do corned beef breakfast sandwiches. I want to go get some. That should be my first meat-related thing for today. Oh, that's going to be so good. So yeah, I actually have a plan in motion. Now I just simply have to execute it. Yeah, I will though. Honestly, because hold on. 2026, this is this year. St. Patrick's Day is going to fall on a Tuesday. Next year in 27 is going to be Wednesday. 20 will be leap year. St. Patrick's Day is going to be on Friday. Okay, so yeah. Unfortunately, for a lot of people, today is going to have to be when they celebrate St. Patrick's. Seriously, like, just like Halloween, they really need to designate, like, a Friday, Saturday where St. Patrick's Day happens. Like, yes, traditionally, St. Patrick's Day is on March 17th. But, honestly, I think they really should just have it be, like, on the second Saturday of, or second Friday, second Saturday of March. I really think they should. It'd make things just like they should have Halloween on like the last, Friday, Saturday in October. Like they need to do it for that. I mean, yes, it's obviously so people can go out and party and celebrate. But is that really such a bad thing? Because that way you'd have, all day Sunday to relax and recharge your batteries. I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, it's honestly nice when, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love when I'm like on a strict routine, like, Thursdays I talk about The Masked Singer, Fridays I talk about Hot Ones, Tuesdays I reveal who this week's Hot Ones guest was, on quite a few Mondays I read the week's One Piece manga chapter. It's just really nice to have like a day where I can just cut loose and, do a little bit of housekeeping. Which honestly, given what this week will bring, day 3000, yeah. Honestly, having one more day like this is pretty warranted. Although that does remind me, on Thursday when we get to day 3000, I'm going to have a lot to say. Seriously, it might actually be a pretty long video. I hope you like this video. If you like, subscribe to the channel, follow on social media. As always, I'm for Halloween video for you guys to watch. Enjoy for today. A wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Saturday. And remember, if you guys want to talk to him, we're here to lend you back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.